This is Rabbi Azriel Rosner coming to you from the Dvar Torah. I hope you're all enjoying your summer and gaining a lot out of it. And I just wanted to share with you an interesting thought from this week's Parsha, Matot Maseh, that I think is really interesting. At the end of Parashat Matot, it discusses the land that was captured and given to the tribes of Reuven and Gad on the eastern side of the Yarden. But then, in the very last few psukim of Parashat Matot, it discusses something a little bit different and unexpected. It discusses some families from within the tribe of Menashe that conquered even more land on the eastern side of the Yarden. One of these people is a person that I think we have a lot to learn about, and his name is Yair ben Menashe. It says, Yair ben Menashe halach, Vayilkod et chavotehem. Yair ben Menashe went and conquered villages there, Vayikrayatem chavot Yair, and they were called the villages of Yair. And I think the first thing, of course, to learn about Yair ben Menashe, it's very admirable, very impressive that he went on his own, maybe him and his family, and conquered lands in Eretz Yisrael on his own. And that, of course, shows a great emunah and a great devotion. But there's something interesting, additionally interesting, about Yair ben Menashe that I really would like to share with you. Because you see, Yair ben Menashe comes up again in Tanakh in Sefer Divrei Hayamim. And in Sefer Divrei Hayamim, it describes Yair ben Menashe's family. And it turns out that Yair is not actually from the tribe of Menashe. When we look in Sefer Divrei Hayamim, we see that Yair is from Shevet Yehuda. In fact, his grandfather is Chetzron, who is one of the ancestors of David HaMelech. So that's a pretty important family tree, if you ask me, to be from the same family as David HaMelech from the tribe of Yehuda, that we know is the tribe of leadership. Why, therefore, is he described in our Parsha as Yair ben Menashe? And in fact, Sefer Divrei Hayamim gives us an answer to that. Yair ben Menashe is called ben Menashe because his grandmother was from the tribe of Menashe. Chetzron married a woman from the tribe of Menashe, and their grandson was Yair ben Menashe, who's described in our Parsha. But that really just keeps the question going, because usually we know in Tanakh, the Shevet, the tribe that you're from, goes according to your father and your father's father. Why here is he called Yair ben Menashe and not Yair ben Yehuda? Well, I think that when we think about it, we can find the answer really, really simply. Because we know that there's something very, very interesting about the tribe of Menashe in our Parsha, and specifically about the women of the tribe of Menashe. In Parashat Pinchas and then in Parashat Maseh, we learn the very famous story of the daughters of Tzlofchad, the 5 women whose father died in the desert with no sons, and they requested from Moshe his portion in Eretz Yisrael. The Gemara goes at length describing the wisdom of the daughters of Tzlofchad, the tzidkut of the daughters of Tzlofchad, tremendous merit that they had. And in the end, Hashem agreed with them and said, yes, Cain b'not Tzlofchad dovrot, they were correct, and please give them a portion in Eretz Yisrael. So we see something very special about the tribe of Menashe, and specifically about the women of the tribe of Menashe, that more than anyone else, they were mechabevot Eretz Yisrael. They loved Eretz Yisrael so much and wanted a portion in Eretz Yisrael. And Hashem granted that. He gave them a portion, their father's portion, in Eretz Yisrael. So maybe the answer is as follows. Why is Yair ben Menashe called ben Menashe, even though technically he was from the tribe of Yehuda? Because right here, when Yair ben Menashe goes out and conquers villages on his own, with no fear, because of his love of Eretz Yisrael, the greater Eretz Yisrael, he is really exhibiting the properties, he's exhibiting the qualities of his grandmother's tribe, of Menashe. If Menashe is a tribe that really typifies Ahavat Eretz Yisrael, a love for Eretz Yisrael and a willingness to conquer, then that is exactly why he's called here Yair ben Menashe. And in fact, if we think about it, I think really Yair is a complement of both his grandmother's tribe and his grandfather's tribe. Yehuda, as we said before, is the tribe of leadership. And of course, we see here, Yair is certainly exhibiting that kind of leadership. And Menashe is the tribe of Ahavat Eretz Israel, and Yair is doing that as well. And just as an additional point, the Agadah says, and the Gemara says in Bava Batra, that Yair ben Menashe was Shakul Kirov Sanhedrin, that he was equivalent in his tzidkut, in his greatness, to the majority of the Sanhedrin. Meaning when he put these qualities together, of leadership and Ahavat Eretz Israel, his grandfather's qualities and his grandmother's qualities, this produced the great man that was Yair ben Menashe. So Be'ezrat Hashem, we should learn from Yair ben Menashe this combination of qualities that he learned from both his grandfather's and grandmother's sides, and we too should push ourselves towards greater leadership and greater Ahavat Eretz Israel. Shabbat Shalom.